problem is, you have deep instincts, but you're not sure when to trust them. Sometimes you're super on it. Other times you get it wrong. So you never know when to trust yourself and the universe. You then end up trying to control outcomes just to be certain that you don't find yourself in overwhelm. In this episode, we are looking at how to engage your deep instinct, and you'll discover what deep instincts are, the difference between instinct and common sense, and the instincts you want to harness as your greatest asset, even if you're currently uncertain if you can believe in your own abilities. First, what are deep instincts? Instinct is defined as non-learned, inherited patterns of behavior, which are associated with survival of a species, such as a spider knowing how to spin a web, and the behavior of pack animals. However, when it comes to deep instincts, we are talking about your sensitivity, your ability to feel things deeply. Your deep instinct is your natural ability to see things clearly. When you step away from the ego and your fear of attack. So when you step away from that, that is what that deep sensitivity is really about. Your deep instincts are away from fear into clarity. So how is it different to common sense? So how is your deep instinct different to just plain old common sense? Common sense is the ability to put your 5 senses together in a more practical way. What we associate more with left brain tasks, which is how we think about the order of things and how we put things together. And you do that to come up with a solution. And you predict likely outcomes doing that by putting all those senses together. If I do this, this, and this, and this, I come up with that outcome, which is surely common sense. And then you take action in the world using that common sense. Deep instinct is more of your right brain use, of absorbing the whole picture. But in that absorbing the whole picture, detached from the emotion of the ego. Therefore, you're then taking action without the ego's permission. In other words, using your deep instincts means that you don't pause to panic, which you do when you engage the ego. Will it approve? Is it going to be okay? Is this all right? Your deep instinct means that you're taking in a whole picture and engaging regardless. So what are the instincts that you want to harness as your greatest asset? Well, what I found I got sucked into for a long time was assuming that my sensitivity was a weakness. When you assume your sensitivity is a weakness, you end up in overwhelm. So what are 3 little things that you can do to harness your deep instincts and therefore your sensitivity? Well, number 1, let your sensitivity talk. Rather than assume you have to be less sensitive. Consider when you feel a sharp sensitivity in a situation, you kind of go, whoa. Consider that it's actually your deep instincts talking to you. Number 2, see through another's eyes, literally. When someone behaves in a way that upsets you or bothers you, take literally 1 moment, okay, one moment, to look out through their eyes. Your sensitivity allows you this master skill to be able to look out through somebody else's eyes because you have that unique relationship with empathy. Use it because you'll see the reality of a situation, the clarity of it, rather than what your ego assumes it to be. So your ego may assume something to be someone being deliberately difficult, but when you look out through their eyes, you might find that it's based in their own insecurity and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Number 3, if something niggles, listen. Often when we have a niggle about something, we try our best to dismiss it, especially if it doesn't fit the surrounding narrative. So in these situations, take a moment to listen to the niggle. It will take you a few goes, but you will start to feel you can more easily engage your deep instinct and therefore a better relationship with your creativity. And remember, it's not about perfect, it's about progress. So would you like me to help you accelerate your ability to hone those abilities, okay? Which is all part of the detective archetype. The detective is able to get to the bottom of things. And so for you as a sensitive, your ability to get to the bottom of things will give you confidence, enhance your life, and give you that special relationship with your deepest instincts. So the meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to engage your sensitivity as an asset and open those deeper instincts where you are not afraid of them. So give the engaging your deep instinct meditation a go now, because it will push you into deeper confidence in who you are. That's because you don't make logical decisions around rejecting your deep instincts. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious beliefs, which have been stored in the body for years and even passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in your body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. And the fastest way to do that, to make your unconscious conscious, is by using my meditations. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine. Just follow the words. You have time. There is always time for something this important. So if you don't already have a copy, you can download meditation for free from heidisawyer.com/29. That's heidisawyer.com/29, written as the number. Okay, so now you've looked at how to engage your deep instinct. The next step in activating this detective within you is to learn how to juggle your fear of authority with your emotions. So guess what the next episode does? It addresses how to balance your fear of authority with your emotions. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m, that's UK time. And I will then be on the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 to answer any questions that you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing meditation. Your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state that your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only powers, that 5% of your world. The more you understand your own unconscious, the more you can understand the people and the world around you, which is why I've created this Facebook group, because now is the best opportunity in human history to redefine your life, your purpose, and your sense of meaning. I believe intuitive sensitive people are the new leaders because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, yep, those deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed through the meditations, but other intuitive sensitives' experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? So if you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive sensitive people, then go to isptribe.com. And if you are not sure if you are an intuitive sensitive, then visit heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out. And you might be very pleasantly surprised. Share this episode if you know someone who is struggling to accept their sensitivity and struggling to accept that they can use their deep instincts, because they will be very pleased you did. You will help them to grow in their own confidence. So go now and listen to the free meditation engaging your deep instinct. If you don't already have access, download it for free from heidisawyer.com/29, written as the number. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition, your inner world. And when you allow yourself this part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation, and always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Until next time, bye for now.